One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome everyone to the Woodshed, East Lansing, Michigan. Spartan Stadium on the banks of the Red Cedar and home to Michigan State. As we'll see, the number 6 team in the country, the Penn State Nittany Lions, taking on a fellow Big Ten foe, the Michigan State Spartans. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up.
Hoo-yah! Here we go. 32 degrees, 4 miles.
And the Spartans will put toe to leather and will get started. He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So Penn State's offense will get the first possession of the game. Blowouts in rivalry games can be the result of a number of factors. Sometimes teams start pressing, sometimes it just gets away, sometimes they didn't have the right mindset. The last time they got together, lopsided. What happens this time, David?
But either way, last time affects this time, because all you heard about is we weren't even competitive. This is a rivalry game, a big-time game. We didn't show up. We dishonored our previous teams and squads, and we've got to do better. That's all they've heard coming into this game, Bob.
Yeah, David, I think that was the story the last time these teams played. One team handled the emotion of the game better than the other team. You've got to be able to play within yourselves and play one snap at a time. That last game got away from the losing team. I don't expect that to happen today.
Keeps it moving for a 3-yard gain to the 24. Sparty and nearly 75,000 of his closest friends hanging the decimal meter on 3rd down. Back to throw, it's Allard. Catch in the middle, it's Singleton. Gets it out to the 27-yard line, and they'll move the chains for a 1st down. This crowd, full throat, spreading the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Caught behind. It's Singleton. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Guys, let's think big picture for a minute and talk about Penn State. As most everyone knows by now, one of the top disruptors on defense in the country, 5-star defensive lineman, and they got him with a huge verbal commitment last week. What's that going to do for them?
I mean, the excitement level through the roof. Getting a guy like that you know is plug and play. I mean, big, strong, athletic, makes your defensive line formidable right away. The recruiting class, they just gained some serious momentum.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Use the play fake, now to throw. The sure hands, it's Singleton. He'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. A big play has this offense in business. Drew Allard feels as if he has unfinished business at Penn State. Howard Warren is gone, but Allard still with a plethora of weapons at his disposal, and maybe, David, giving him a path to redemption in the college football playoff.
Yeah, and when we saw him finish, it wasn't the best, right? He made the big turnover. They had a chance to go to the national title game, but Penn State took some next steps, and he took some next steps. So if the talent in this offense, another year with Coltonecki, the running backs back, like this offense could really take that next step.
You guys have both played in rivalry games, so what did you do to keep yourself locked in during that week of preparation, David?
Well, you try to keep your
Well, what are you doing?
it's really, really hard to do because a lot of times the hatred is so strong, the emotions are so real. The coaches get super tight and they start talking about things, Jesse, so you don't just treat it as another game.
No, it's hard to handle the anxiety leading up to those games, not just because of what it means to your season, but because of what the fans are saying, what your coaches are saying, what your family and friends are saying, understanding how important those rivalries are.
One of the coolest things I love about football is the strategy. Like, first drive, what are they going to line up in? What are they going to try to take advantage of? How are they going to attack us? And so far, this offense has had some success. This defense now getting in their territory. They need to figure out some answers to some of these questions.
They'll give it to him again. Got enough space. He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run.
This opening drive has been all offense. Really good job. Nice scripted plays. Taking advantage. Strung together a nice series. But here's all that matters for defense. We don't even care about yards anymore. Can I keep him out of the end zone? Great.
He's going for the goal line. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
The offense goes as he goes. So really no surprise in the opening drive. They keep feeding him the football. He showed you all of his ability on that TD.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game.
4-minute drive.
So a scoring drive there of 83 yards. And they finish it off with the score from the 4.
Bam!
And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. So Michigan State's offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. They are going to be greeted rather rudely, I guess, by a group of defensive linemen that wreak havoc and hunt down quarterbacks, Jesse.
And they wreck games. They take away everything you do offensively. So it's a huge challenge in this one, David, for this offensive coordinator to try to call plays and find ways to get the football away from these big fellas up front because they take games over.
And get the ball out quick. Like when you've got a defensive line that can penetrate, they can get TFLs, get sacks, it's going to be on this offensive line to buy a little bit of time, but also the ball to come out quick, win in the secondary right now.
Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. The Spartans come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Just a short pass to the tight end. They'll pick up the first down as he gets it out to the 27-yard line. Pass completion, move the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. The give to the tailback. Oh, he's got some space.
What the fuck?
The 20. Quick step and
What the hell was that?
He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave a little bit of everything on that one.
Man, how nice is it to have a guy that you can give the ball that can make such big plays? It makes play calling fun. It makes offense fun. Everything's built off of this, but when you can block it up front and give the ball to a speed so they can fly down the field, offense is a heck of a lot of fun.
They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild.
Shift my line, I slant my line, I shift my backers. Still bunch of 69 runs.
They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. They love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. Quarterback on the keeper.
Should have gave that.
Backfield, he's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. Absolutely perfect. That'll bring him to within 4. They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. Both teams scored on their first possessions, but now a chance to send a message that field goals aren't going to win this game.
Oh.
It's picked off. That's 18 of those this season.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his second of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
Quickly complete. Taking it the other way. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Down to the 12-yard line, it's first down. They'll move the wide receiver. They'll go back to the ground. And he is snuffed out, greeted by a host of defenders.
And, man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground. That is a ball.
Really nice resiliency by the running back. Sometimes you just got to be able to turn the page, right? You have a tackle for loss the previous play, they give it right back to you, and you make the defense pay. Good vision, good athleticism picking up that first. Why not give it to him again?
This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line.
Yeah, you want to be physical. You want to assert yourselves. And now listen, I know this is a top 5 defense against the run in college football, but you got to believe you can do it and continue to stay balanced and run the football and be...
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Spartans. Well, just as you would expect, that didn't take very long.
It didn't, Reese, and you've got to make great field position count. When you've got opportunities, you got to pay it off. And the offense took advantage, scoring a touchdown. Didn't have far to go, but they got the points they needed.
And the extra point gives them a 3-point lead at 10-7. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going. Maybe.
What the fuck?
And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. How about this Spartan defensive front making plays like the legendary Bubba Smith?
And if you're going to have a great defense in East Lansing, it's going to be up front. It's going to be those big boys dominating like Bubba Smith, like Jarrell Worthy, really eating up those blockers up front, making plays, stopping the physical ground.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. The roar on the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. High coverage and an incomplete pass, and he takes it away and forces the 4th down. The Nittany Lions will try to pin them back with the punt. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. Fair catch is brought in at the 43, and they are set up nicely. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Toss sweep to the right. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And I understand what the offense is trying to do. Use the wide side of the field, right? Use all that space, pitch on the outside, get on the edge. But the defense was too disciplined. Great job setting the edge, not letting him get outside, making the big tackle.
Finds his man. It's Belly. Pulled down for the tackle.
Well, you hear all the time that the tight end's the QB's best friend. You saw a perfect example of it on that last play, right? Second down, you need to pick up some positive yards to keep this 3rd down manageable. Really nice job of executing it.
And the Spartans are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Doesn't
Boy, did I get lucky.
make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. The punt team makes its way onto the field. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And that is an excellent punt as it lands out of bounds inside the 10-yard line. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. Looking for room, it's Singleton. Really good vision, using the moves to get out to the 13. Down to 2 minutes to play. We'll take the timeout. They'll talk it over. A chance to tie or even take the lead before the break. And the Nittany Lions can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Toss to the outside. Stop behind the line.
The fuck, man?
I love DBs that want to tackle, and they get an opportunity to look like heroes on these outside toss plays. Physical play by the corner there, getting the ball carried down behind the line of scrimmage.
The noise bouncing off of Sparty's armor as they encourage the green and white on third down. Fires to the middle. Makes the grab. He'll get a fresh set down, stopped at the 31-yard line.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how they're able to cover him throughout the rest of this game.
Looking to scramble. Fought a little time, lets it go. He's got an open man. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. The Nittany Lions come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield, it's Aller. Grabbed in the middle, it's Dinkins. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Nice catch by the big target. Those big tight ends, you can tell in football, are just becoming more and more of a weapon on every single team.
Looking to throw on first down.
Oh, shit.
Unloads to the right. Quarterback just flat missed it. Incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
He's down at the 25-yard line. Waning moments of the first half. It is a first down. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. The Nittany Lions didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Makes the grab on the left. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
That wide receiver on the outside is dangerous. When you're playing zone coverage, it's really hard because you're not chasing him. You can't really get hands on him. You got to make sure you send more guys in.
That backer moved over. My heart stopped.
That wide receiver, so you got a little more help on the outside.
We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Looking for a gap. It's Singleton. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Penn State.
And they pound the rock. The run game comes through.
93 yards, 10 plays. Suck on my ball.
They take the momentum. That's how you end the first half.
They got the late touchdown on the board, now about to kick it away and hoping the defense can keep them from answering.
Boom!
On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Back to throw, it's Childs. Snagged out of the air. He gets it down to the 30-yard line, and time is running short here in the first half.
Oh, you dance like me.
Will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. Now on first down from the 30. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Catch in the middle, it's Belly. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Let's see how they set the tone on 1st and 10. These corners going to give these receivers some space. Wants to throw on 1st down. Got it in the middle. It's Mark. And the defense able to get him down, and that should bring us to the end of the half. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Man, great energy in that building.
Great energy.
When these two get together, and a fun first half between these rivals. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key.
The cushion went down further than I thought it would.
Move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W.
The Nittany Lions will kick it away first, and we'll start the 2nd half. On the move from inside his 5.
Give me your knees.
Team gets the returner on the ground. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. They start this 3rd quarter, 1-possession game, and hoping to get an early drive going.
This offense is ready, and they're ready to take the field here and see if they can get something established. They don't have to change everything and reinvent the wheel. They had some successes in the 1st half, so let's get that continued here on the opening drive.
Yeah, and I love getting that break at half to go talk with my coaches.
What the hell?
Offensive coordinator's brain, so I know exactly what I need to do to attack this defense, and I get ball first.
It's got to feel good.
Real life, that doesn't happen.
That early in the drive,
Real life,
you can
that
turn around,
gets
hand
stopped
it off, get a push
right
up front, and go get positive yardage.
They'll ride the hot hand.
What?
Defense
You just from Dennis Sutton?
Still able to get 2 to the 29.
You've been doing
It's a
some
really good
arm
job by
work,
the
bro.
defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. To throw, it's Childs. Gets it out quickly. Terrific job getting to him. There was nowhere to go.
That's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Intercepted, and that's not how you want to start a half.
And he can fill up the hand now with that pick, man. That's number 5 on the season. Consistently making plays for his defense. Always a guy where we're going to be calling his name over and over again.
The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now.
What am I doing? What am I doing? What am I doing? I know what I'm doing. You know what I'm doing. Still got to stop it. Meow.
Looking for space. It's Singleton. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop.
Coaches always
I'm doing it.
Staying
You know it. I know it.
And when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
Give to the running back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Sparty and nearly 75,000 of his closest friends pegging the decibel meter on 3rd down. Quarterback making adjustments. Wants to throw on 3rd down. Throws toward the end zone.
We got him. Boom, baby. Boom, baby. Oh, what the fuck? That was.
Good job by the defense there. They weren't surprised by that play call there on 3rd and short. They were expecting pass. They took everything away and forced the incompletion.
The Nittany Lions need to pick it up on 4th down. Trying to do it on the ground. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down.
Well, there you're seeing the mentality of this head coach in the game, going for it on 4th down. A lot of guys would have tried to kick a field goal, but I think this guy knows, hey, we're not going to win this game putting 3s up on the board. We need touchdowns. Nice attitude.
Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. They get him down, but he does pick up 3 to the 32-yard line. Got 3 on 1st down and 2nd and 7. Looking to throw, it's Aller.
Oh, shit. I meant to hit triangle. Shit.
Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. Pulls it in, it's Aller. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. They'd hope to be able to pick up enough after the catch, but a good stop leaves them with a 4th and short.
Really good job on the defense being physical, understanding the situation.
Oh, shit!
The ball's going to come out quick. You know that. Go make the tackle, force the 4th down.
Will not get there.
That's what I'm forgetting about.
A designed run for the quarterback.
Huh?
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Snagged in the middle. It's McCray. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. It'll take some work to get to the sticks. It's 3rd and long from the 30. Motion from the back. On 3rd down, he drops the throw. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Throws into double coverage, and it's picked up. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. So the first play of the drive will come from the 43. They'll go to the ground. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Got a little work done on 1st down. Now back to the line. He'll do it himself. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Man, I love that play by this quarter. You know why? When you run the option and that thing gets spread out, your DBs have to commit to tackling. And how about the quarterback coming up, sticking his face in the fan, and making a play? You love to see DBs tackle like that.
And that 3rd down pass had some serious juice, but they couldn't hook up.
You got to be careful if you're the quarterback there. 3rd down, you see a lot of exotic coverages by the defense. That time they played zone. He tried to force that football into a real tiny window. He's lucky that one wasn't picked off.
Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. They go to the ground.
I knew it.
He's out past the 35. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. The Spartans, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. They're going to go right back to him on 1st down.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Looking for a man. It's Child. Quickly to the tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground cover to pick up the 1st. And the Spartans are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, they'll go to the power running game. And boy, is he close to that 1st down, maybe just a couple of inches short.
I mean, I'd go.
Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10.
All right, so the championship draft.
Penn State is on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the fourth quarter. They go back to work in the final period of this one. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Pushes the pile for a couple of yards down at the 12.
And this is a pressing time for this defense. They've got to understand they're backed up a little bit. They're going to run the football. They don't want to make a mistake. So I think this is the time I'm a little bit more aggressive. I got to get this football back to my offense because I'm trailing. So I look for this defense to get a little bit aggressive.
Plucks it out of the air. Boy, that was a precision play all the way around. Throw, catch, tackle, bang, bang, bang. The noise bouncing off of Sparty's armor as they encourage the green and white on third down. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football, and the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
To the ground. He's got it again. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead. The offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
Solid pickup of 4 on first down at 2nd and 6. Scanning the field, it's Aller. Got a man, it's Ross. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a first down. He was really bothered by those 2 picks he threw in that loss last week, but he's been much more comfortable, much more certain in this one.
He had the one blunder, the one mistake that he probably wishes he could have back, but did a great job rebounding from that. And listen, having that short-term memory, being able to lead, it is critical at the quarterback position.
Where did he come from? Damn. Okay.
Well, this offense thinks that they have enough left in the tank here to run the football and run all the time off the clock. They got the lead late. Didn't get the first down on that last one, but it's not going to surprise anybody if they turn around and hand it off again.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. They want that clock to run. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense.
Yeah, and I'm not surprised. I mean, you put the ball in your best player's hands. Like, late in the game, you've got to trust your guy. I'm interested to see what they do here on third down coming up. Let's call it third and interesting, right? Top clock ticking down. Do I trust my QB to throw the football? I got the lead. I want that clock to continue to roll.
Got it in the middle. It's Singleton.
Oh, good move. Oh, man, who's the flag on? You fat fuck. God damn it.
That penalty cost them a third down conversion, and now they'll have to try it from a little farther away. Big third down as the crowd gets behind this defense. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. That's reeled in. It's Pena. Quick timeout call by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense.
You know, I got to tell you, as an offense, moving forward in this game, third and long, you're going to have to push the ball downfield a little bit more. You got to throw to the sticks and give yourself a chance to convert these third downs.
On fourth down, looking to pass. And is going to be batted down. They'll turn it over on downs.
Yeah, and see, I have no problem being aggressive near midfield. I got no problem whatsoever. You get stuffed, but I think you have to show your team, like, we're going to be aggressive. We're going to continue to try to make it, even in the second half when things are getting tight.
He was running through tackles and picked up the first down and finally got knocked down. They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. Moving into scoring territory at the 36 on first down. To the air, it's Child. Quickly out to the tight end. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Rides the back on the option to give.
And this offense doesn't have very many runs left in them. They try to sneak in the run. Nice job by the defense making the tackle. But they've got to try to maximize their time, maximize their plays to try to get some points on the board.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Grabbed over the middle. It's McCray. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Looking to throw on first down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
It's really hard to dial up big completions vertically down the field. At this juncture in the game, it's the fourth quarter, and the defense is playing with extra DBs on the field. They know you're going to throw it. Ball falls incomplete.
Operating in the red zone here on second down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. It's complete. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. Looking to throw for it. Fires to the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan State. They've got the lead here in the fourth.
What a great job by this offense. And listen, I judge offenses by what they do in the clutch.
Why did you delay?
Right before the half, in the fourth quarter, late in the game, just like right here. You need a score. You got to go take the lead. They do everything they can. Now, defense, you're up. I need you to get me a stop.
He'll bring it out. It's Ivy.
I missed it.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Looking to throw, it's Aller. Quarterback now breaking the field. He's going to run it. Gets it across the 25. He'll step out at the 26 as this offense tries to grind out some yardage.
Really nowhere for the quarterback to go that time. I like the idea of letting him try to run with it, but no opportunity to get up the field, so he just kept trying to use the speed going sideways. Defense took everything away, and a good decision by him to save a hit and just get out of bounds.
He knew exactly what they needed there, made the play, and got out of bounds to stop the clock.
And you got to keep this turbo mode on, right? We got to keep going fast. The clock's running down. Fourth quarter, need a score. Great execution to get the first down. We need a lot more of this on this drive.
Looking downfield on first down. That's caught. It's Dinkins. He'll go out of bounds at the 38-yard line as this offense patiently tries to work the ball out of its own end. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. Caught over the middle. It's Pena. The offense gets a quick timeout at this point. Every second is precious. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. To the air on first down. Oh, they're after him. Catch in the middle. It's Pena.
This offense has their work cut out for them, man, because the coverage has been so tight. And if you're not throwing to the sideline or you're not getting past the sticks, this defense is going to tackle you inbounds like they just did on that last play and bleed the clock.
Spike the fucking ball.
Back to pass. Fires to the big fella. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down.
Important in the passing game that it's not just receivers doing all the work. You got to get running backs involved. You got to get your big fellas. You got to get the tight ends going too.
Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go. This game will come down to this, a field goal try to save them. Dead center perfect. And after the three-spot guys, we're all tied up. 4 quarters not enough to settle this one. We're headed to overtime.
And these teams have played so well, back and forth, evenly contested game. How about a little free football, Jesse?
Yeah, I love this, David. Free football. And finding out which of these two teams is the most mature. Who can settle down now with the game on the line and make the big play.
All right, guys, so here we go in overtime. And just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possession starting on the opponent's 25.
And you want to play defense first because you want to know what you need. That's a key philosophical approach for most teams when it comes to overtime, David.
Yeah, and remember the rule change a couple years ago, too, in the second overtime and 2-point conversion. So all this stuff is situational type football that you better have worked on throughout these weeks of the season.
We'll get it started here in overtime. Leaves it with the back.
Good tackle right there, boy. Good tackle.
23.
And you know exactly what time it is when you get down here in the red zone. You got to be able to run the football. But when you got a back like this who punches the ball in the end zone consistently almost every single game, you are going to feed that animal the rock.
I had a blitz coming right there. How the fuck?
And they'll stay on the attack from there.
And you see them consistently sticking with the run, staying balanced. As you get closer to the goal line, you're thinking the field starts to shrink now. Do I have a jump ball wide receiver out wide I can throw the football to? How am I going to find that extra space and take care of the football while doing it?
He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Going to work on second down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. They'll leave it with him. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
That's how you come up and make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, playing downhill. They've given up some plays today, man. He's got over 100 yards on the day. He's really had some success. But on that play, really downhill, really physical, and a nice job getting him to the ground.
Looking for the score.
Yes. Yes.
He had a touchdown right in his hands and couldn't hang on. It'll be fourth down. They'll try to put 3 on the board and take the lead in overtime. Just drives it between the uprights. And with that, they've taken the lead.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
Down by 3, it's their turn here in overtime. A touchdown will win it. Here's first down. Takes a handoff. It's Singleton. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20. With a condensed field in overtime, if you can establish the run, it is a huge advantage.
Big time advantage. You establish your physicality, come out the gates, put you in a positive way. Now I can play action, open the door.
Drives into the defense, and they get him down after a pickup of 3 to the 16. Huge third down here. A field goal will send us to another overtime, but a touchdown would win it. To the ground to try to pick up the first. He just needed a yard on third down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up.
If you're going to stop the run game, you better be physical up front on the defensive line. They've got some maulers. They've got some dudes with bad intentions. Nice play there.
They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. This crowd knows they have to bring it in big moments, and one of those has arrived. Looking for a man. It's Allard. Makes the catch. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Now on the counter. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
You know, defensively, you live by the blitz and you die by the blitz. That time, they dialed it up into the run play, and the linebacker able to make a nice tackle.
They haven't gotten much done here. Third down, and they need to at least pick up a few to make the field goal attempt easier. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. So here we are on fourth down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. Defense will call a timeout. They got a peek at the formation, want to make sure they're in the right call on this big down here in overtime. A huge pressurized
Hot damn, I made it.
Right now
I thought I
this
fucked
game
that up.
hangs in the balance. It's good, and how about that clutch kick from distance to send us to another overtime? Now first down here in the second overtime. Now on the option. He'll pitch it. Breaks into the open. Perfectly timed on that pitch, and they pick up the first down on the play.
This quarterback is making outstanding decisions so far in this game, and you've already seen it throwing the football. The guy already has over 200 yards passing, but he's doing it in the running game as well. Really good decision that time. Seeing nobody accounting for the pitch guy, you flip it out, you pick up a nice play offensively. Really good football IQ from the quarterback position.
It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Looking to pass. It's out. He's got his man. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening.
And here comes money down for this offense. Third down execution is a premium. You work on it all week ad nauseum for these moments when you can execute when the field starts to shrink.
Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short.
You know, that's one as a quarterback. You've thrown the completion, and you're like, dude, can you just turn around and make one guy miss and go get the first? Or can you just stretch out and get the first down? You need your guys to have a little bit more awareness where they are in the field on that play. And even though they got the completion, it's not enough to pick up the first. And now you're staring fourth down right in the face.
They decide to go for it. They decide to be aggressive, try to throw the football down the field. Receiver, quarterback, not on the same page. No dice, turnover on downs.
First down, and this defense is desperate. Any kind of scoring, it's over. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's second and 11. Leaves it with the running back. Powers forward, but stopped after a pickup of 2 to the 24. Third and long, and they want to be careful here not to go backwards and make a potential game-winning kick tougher. Off the play fake. Grabbed in the middle. It's Marsh. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense. First and goal from the 7.
And that is a huge conversion on third and long for the offense. I think a lot of people thinking, hey, we're just going to try to get a couple yards, help our kicker out here.
Tight end trying to get in. They get it winner.
There it is.
Finish in double overtime.
I don't know what kind of fucking hocus pocus shit that was, but
They score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that